Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Kahoot in a Snapshot Techie Help Session. Today, we're going to take a quick look in 5 minutes or less at what Kahoot is and how you can start creating Kahoots. So if you do not have a D303 high school Kahoot account, make sure you reach out to your instructional technology specialist, Stephanie or Kim, to get signed up for that. Once you are signed up, you will have a new D303 high school account. But you have not lost everything that you have created in the past if you had a previous account. Over here, there is a toggle to switch back to your private workspace. So you can work in either one of these workspaces and it's still SOPA approved. In your private space, anything you create in here is private unless if you share it with others. If you're working in your D303 high school account, everything defaults to be public with your organization, but you can always make it unlisted if you choose to work in this account. So no matter what account you are in, over here on your left-hand side, you will see that you have some tabs. Your home is basically your dashboard. It shows you some of the team Kahoots, pops you into different assignments if you choose to do that, or prompts you just to create a new Kahoot. This Discover tab allows you to look through public Kahoots and courses and maybe pick one here that you might want to use. So let's say I'm looking for a Romeo and Juliet Kahoot and I don't want to recreate the wheel. So you can click into them to preview the Kahoots that were already created by someone. You can read the questions, click into it to see the different options that they have created. If there are questions that you want to edit, maybe you want to delete a question, change a question to a different question type, or add a question, you can edit the Kahoot by clicking the pencil. It'll prompt you to duplicate it because you can't edit someone else's Kahoot. So this is your Kahoot, and then you have complete access to it. You can click into any of the text boxes, change the answers, change the questions, change the pictures, change the question types. You can add a question, or you can go ahead and delete a question if you don't like it. The ways you can personalize it is you can change the amount of seconds. Some classes may need more time than others to come up with an answer. You can decide if you want to assign points or not, if you want it to be like a competitive Kahoot and gamify it. And then you can change the different types of answers, whether there's just one answer or if there are multiple answer options. And another super easy thing, if you have similar questions, you can just duplicate the question and change the pieces that need to be changed. Your settings up here allow you to change the name. So I don't want it to be duplicate anymore. I'm going to do Romeo and Juliet Formative. You can change your description. So this one allows you to change it to whichever team folder you would like it to be added to. This is a great way to share your Kahoots with your PLC. If you're not ready for them to see it yet, you can save it there and then just make it unlisted. You can customize the music that they will hear when doing the Kahoot as well. When you are done, make sure you click Save. You now have a Kahoot ready to go. You can preview it, test it out. I highly recommend doing that. If you want to just start a live Kahoot to do in front of the class, your start one here. And this share is a share to other teachers to use, not for your students to do. If you're ready to share with your students, either you start a live Kahoot now, or if you want to assign it to your classes, you can go ahead and go to your library, which has all of the Kahoots that you have created. You can click either Start to start the live Kahoot or assign it if you want it to be student-led. Once you do that, it pops you down to the reports. Your reports are where you will find all of your Kahoots that have been assigned. This is where you will go to see any questions that students have found difficult, any players that may need help, any players that didn't finish. So it gives you those statistics that you can look at and see where your students may need support in the future. If you're playing live, they can just enter the game pin. If you want to just share the URL with them, you can do it that way. Copy it, and then you can paste it right into your Schoology course. The tab down here are your groups. So this is where you will find any groups that you have created or you've already been created. So you can create a group for your PLC to share their Kahoots with. So there was a quick dive into using and navigating Kahoot.